up, dog? It's the word. You see the title. Let's talk about it. All right, ladies, I need y'all to do me a favor. Y'all gonna have to hear me out on this one, all right? What I'm about to say is coming straight from the heart. All right, this is coming from the heart. I'm not trying to criticize you. I'm not trying to ridicule you. I'm not trying to call you out, but y'all got to take 50% of this L. Y'all got to take 50%. When I first thought about it, I was thinking more like 80%. But the more I thought about it, I got to take some of it too. But y'all got to take half of it. And that's the reason why these men the way they are now. Y'all got to take 50% of that. Because see, y'all the key. All right, women are the key to turning these men around. Me as a man, I can talk, I can lead by example, but ultimately, y'all the key. And the reason is because y'all tolerate, y'all accept, and y'all reward the behavior of men. And by doing that, they continue to act the way they act and do the things they do. Right? If you keep rewarding a child when the child is bad, why would they do anything good? And I'm not saying men are child, but it's the same ideology. If you keep rewarding a man for bad behavior, why would he change? You see, the reason men do all the crazy stuff, all the stupid stuff, and all the amazing things we do is to impress y'all. It's to gain attention from y'all. That's why we do what we do. So if you keep rewarding a man for the childish behavior, they just go keep doing it. Because ultimately what a man desires is a woman. And not only a woman, but what's in between a woman's leg. Every man want to get to the garden, right? That's part of what makes us men, is being able to get to a woman, to be able to, for a woman to allow us to enter the garden. And if y'all keep rewarding these boys, if y'all keep allowing them to act and do the things they do and keep allowing them in the garden, they're not gonna change. So y'all gotta take 50% of this L. I'm holding myself and other real men accountable too. But right now I'm talking to the women because y'all the key. Y'all get the power. Everything that we do is to impress y'all. It's to get admiration from y'all. Everything we do. That's part of what's a big part of what makes a man is a woman. Being able to protect and being able to provide for that woman. That's a big part of what makes a man a man. And if y'all ain't holding us or holding men to standards, and y'all just allow them to do the things they do and still let them into the garden, it's not going to change. I mean, back in the day, a man had to prove himself to be a man worthy to be with a woman. And now the only thing he got to do is have the money. And even that, you know, and I know a lot of women know this, but I'm still holding you responsible because you got to teach the younger women, okay? The older women got to teach the younger women. Anytime money is exchanged, is a purchase being made. And I'm just telling you the ideology. I'm not saying what I'm saying is right and this is the way it's supposed to be. I'm just telling you facts. Anytime money is exchanged, is a purchase being made. So if you with a man because he can buy you things, he in his subconscious mind, he feel like he own you, like he bought you. That's why he act the way he act. And if I can prove you wrong, or I can prove you right. If you, if a man ever gets upset at you and start talking about what he bought you or how much money he gave you, he's literally telling you he bought you. That's how that specific man thinks. That's how he thinks. So if you with a man because he got a lot of money, and in his subconscious mind, he feels like he bought you, like he paid for you. That's why he think he can do whatever he want to do, say whatever he want to say. Your garden is more precious than money. Your garden is more precious than materials. That's a sacred place. That's a place that creates life. So what I'm trying to help you understand is if you let someone in your garden and they defile it, it can corrupt you. It can make you think less of yourself. It can make you feel inadequate. If you let the wrong person in the garden, they will defile it and it will corrupt you. We have to get back. We have to get back to a more natural state. The things we doing is unnatural and unnatural things are happening. Men should not be trying to dominate women. That's unnatural. Men should not be attacking women. That's unnatural. That does not happen in nature. And if it don't happen in nature, that's not the way the creator made it to work. We are supposed to be the most intelligent beings on this earth. But yet, everything else, animals, insects, everything understands its role but us. We try to redefine roles. Things are created for a specific reason to run a specific way. Specific, I'm sorry. But that's the way things are ran. It's supposed to be. Men dominating women, that's not natural. That doesn't exist in nature. And women, I gotta hold you responsible. 50% of the reason is because y'all allow it. Because y'all tolerate it. And y'all reward it. By doing those three things, we have now what we have. Unworthy boys being elevated to the level of a man, even in consideration. Half of these dudes out here ain't supposed to be called men. But because of, like I said, I take 50%. But it's the women that's at home with them. It's the women rewarding them. It's the women tolerating it. It's the women. And like I said, this coming from the heart. I'm just giving y'all some game. That's all I'm doing. Just giving y'all game. This is not to criticize a woman, belittle a woman, or nothing. I'm taking 50%, but I need y'all to take the other 50. Now let's fix this. Let's fix this. Us man can hold men accountable, but y'all got to do it at home. We not at home with them. We not rewarding them. We ain't putting up with it. We ain't tolerating it. I can do that, but I need y'all to do it at home. Because, see, when y'all do it, y'all have a bigger influence. Because a desire of a man is a woman. They desire what you got. Men don't real. I'm not trying to go out and impress no man. That's not what I do. I try to impress my wife. If a man going out to impress another man, then that's a problem. That's a whole nother issue. But everything I do, I'm trying to impress my wife. I prove my manhood to my wife, not no other dude. Unless, if I have to defend, then yeah. But I'm not waking up thinking about how to impress the guy. I wake up thinking about how I'm gonna wow my wife today. Because she got something I desire. She got something I want. She got something that solidifies my manhood. And that's what I'm telling y'all. If y'all keep rewarding these boys and keep letting them enter your garden, you're solidifying his manhood to him. You solidifying it. Because without that, man, I'm just being real. Without being able to accomplish that, a man ain't gonna be considered a man. So if you willingly give it to someone who's undeserving of it, that's a problem. We need the older women to teach the younger women the significance of the power they really have, the way they can influence a man. That's what we need the older women to step up. I'm not even gonna say the older women, the mature women, the women who understand what I'm saying. We need you to step up. These young women need to understand how precious it is and how they shouldn't allow just anybody to partake in it. That a man should have to prove that they're worthy before they lay down with you. That's where we at. Because if you just allow a man or a boy who's unworthy to enter the garden, you will defile it. And it can corrupt you. It can make you start feeling lesser. It'll make you start feeling unworthy. That's the wrong energy. We got to get back to a point where, and like I said, y'all hold 50, I'll hold 50. But I'm talking to y'all. We got to get back to a point where men have to show that they're men before they become rewarded like they're men. We got to start preaching self-love to these young women. We got to start protecting our women. And I understand in some cases that you have a man force himself. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about when you willingly allow a man in the garden. I heard a guy tell a woman because she was over the age of 50 that she was unworthy. No man wanted her. And that's a lie. The way these men talk like I said, I take 50%. We got to protect women too. We can't allow these men, these boys, because ain't no man go talk to a woman like that. Ain't no man go tell her that she's ever unworthy. That's not what a man go do. No matter how old she is. A man understands how precious a woman is, no matter what her age is. But these boys look at women like material objects. And partially because y'all let them. Like I said, if he throws some money in your face, I heard a 60 plus or 50 plus year old woman on here tell a lady, stop messing with these broke men. Go put you a nice gown on and go to a lounge and get you one with money. You're devaluing what that woman is. Because the hottest commodity on this planet is a woman. Why you think there's sex trafficking going on? People pay for it. The hottest commodity on this planet is women. The most precious resource on this planet is women. Women are the only one who can generate and create life. So the reason, if you look at anything, gold, diamonds, men always want to dominate the most precious commodity. They always want to dominate. But it's real men's responsibility to protect that. It's our job to protect that. But we need y'all to do the same thing. We need y'all to protect yourself and stop. You can't allow yourself to be bought. And I'm not talking to all women because all women can't be bought. My wife couldn't be bought. My wife had an opportunity when she started dating me to date a butcher from Iraq. He promised her a Range Rover and a big old house. And she chose the dude driving the Kia Spectre because of the way I treated her, the way I presented myself. I didn't try to buy her. I didn't have the money he had. I couldn't compete with him. Honestly, the dude had money. He had that overseas money, literally. His family was rich. I couldn't compete with that. Only thing I can do is treat her properly. Treat her how she's supposed to be treated. And that's what I did. And I got her. My wife was getting hit on doctors. When they found out we was engaged, there's doctors at the hospital I know hitting on her. And I get upset and mad, like, I'm about to go check. She said, no, don't worry about it. I got it. And she'll tell you, none of them dudes will be able to give her what she desired. And all she wanted is to be appreciated and treated right. That's all she wanted. She had her own money. My wife got her own money. And if she ain't got it, she can make it. She got a degree. My wife good. And if she ain't got her degree, she got 3 hustles. She didn't need me for the money. My wife didn't need me for the money. She needed someone to treat her as she desired to be treated, as a woman. She wanted a man who was going to love her unconditionally, not somebody trying to buy her. And in her culture, that happens a lot. They do arranged marriages, almost to the highest bidder. But when she got with me, she understood. And she'll tell you, no man ever took the time to figure her out. She'll tell you, I know her mind, her body, and her soul, every inch of it. That's what all women, and I'm just being honest, that's what all women should mandate. See, I grew up, women raised me. My mother raised me. I had male influence, but women raised me. So the way I grew up, it was understanding and seeing my mother, how hard she worked. I seen how she cooked, cleaned. She did everything to maintain the household. And I seen her underappreciated by my stepfather. So me growing up, I said I'd never do that because I seen the blood, sweat, and tears women put in every day, not just at work, but the household. And if a man can't appreciate that from you, you don't need him. Stop settling. You don't have to. You shouldn't settle at all. I don't care if it take you until you in your 50s or 60s. When that dude said, "Oh, you ain't married and you 50," and that's BS because she didn't settle. No woman should have to settle. If settling ain't gonna get you what you need, settling ain't gonna get you what you want. But if we stop rewarding these boys and stop treating them as men, ain't no more settling. We gotta change the mindset. And y'all, I'm telling you, y'all the key. I don't even know if I can pull this picture up. I want to show y'all something. Hey, if you're in the bushes and you want to add to this, feel free to hit the link. Feel free to hit the link. Because I want to hear a woman's perspective too, because maybe it's something I'm missing. Maybe it's something I'm missing, and we need to have this conversation. So if it's something more I can do on my part, or something men can do more on their part, or a piece that we missing to the puzzle, we need to know. Because I feel like women are the key. I feel like if y'all demand more out of men, I think y'all, I know where you get it. I know where you get it because my wife pushed me. I'm legally blind. Like when I tell people I can't see out my left eye and I can barely see out my right eye, but my wife know me and she pushes me. She don't let me feel handicapped. Nah, she ain't doing that. Sometimes I be like, I can't see, right? She be like, well, you can see good enough. Come on. Days I don't feel good. I got crazy migraines, but she knows me. She knows when to push and when not to. And when she pushes me, I accomplish things and I build more confidence in myself. If it wasn't for my wife, I wouldn't even be doing this. I wouldn't even be coming on here talking to people. I would not because I don't. In real life, I ain't really got that many. I don't have many. I got a dot. I can count my friends on one hand. I don't talk to people. In real life, like if you met me, I probably wouldn't even talk to you honestly. And it's not because I'm arrogant. It's just because I don't feel most people can stimulate my mind. So I talk to them. Like a lot of stuff going on here, I'm straight. I don't even deal with none of that stuff in real life. I don't tolerate it. And it's not, like I said, not because I feel like I'm better. It's because it's pointless and there's no use. I don't do drama. And most people are filled with drama. But it's a woman who pushes me to do this. It's a woman who inspires me, who influences me. So I'm telling you this because I know. I'm telling you this because I know. But ladies, I need y'all to do that. If you're listening to this on a playback, do me a favor, hit the like, hit the subscribe, turn on the notification bell. Because when I go live, you go live. And ladies, if you watching this on playback, hit me in the comments. We need to have this conversation. Give me some more insight. But this the word. That's all I got. I'm about to watch this fight, man.